It's time. It's time. Time for the big giveaway. Halloween has come. All you lucky kids with silver shamrock masks, gather round your TV set. Put on your masks and watch. All witches, all skeletons, all jack-o'-lanterns, gather round and watch. Watch the magic pumpkin. Watch.
Halloween's coming, skeletons will be after you. Witches, cats, and big black bats, ghosts and goblins too.
Gentlemen, I give you...
Now it's dark.
Now it's dark.
Let's fuck! I'll fuck anything that moves!
Are you ready? Hey, think you could tell us what to do? You think you could tell us what to wear? You think that you're better?
Going downtown to Chinatown. It's the JJ buffet. Hey, Anthony. Very good to see you. Very good. We're gonna bring tonight's movie sponsored by Brillo. Brillo. Make sure you bring Brillo tonight to the midnight hour on Hobbs Horror at 10:15, where they are doing a watch along for the Rocky Horror Picture Show, and also Cassie from Oracles and Beyond and Tales Told in the Dark is doing some Oracle card readings. So let's get to it. Let's get this party started. We're gonna do a couple minutes of Thank you. Yeah, 16 years anniversary. Thank you for reminding me. I've been so focused. Oh, Anthony, that's very nice. Very cool. Let me I'll open up your channel. I'll check that out after my stream. Why does it say your channel has no content?
The show starts in 4 minutes.
Anthony Chabot. It says your channel has no content. Anthony Chabot. Why does it say that your channel has no content? What's going on? It said you have 12 subscribers and no videos. Are you using a different name? Are you using the wrong name?
The show starts in 3 minutes.
Yeah, you're on your alternate now. I was going to say, I didn't recognize the blue circle with just the white A in it. Oh man, really, Wes? Fuck my life, you know? James. Very nice, very generous.
It's my first time straddling a giant banana.
Thank you, James. Good to see you. Very nice. Let's see what this. Very, very nice. Had a very good
The show
week.
starts in 2
My knee
minutes.
pain is almost non-existent. So I'm not having to walk all week. My job. So we'll see how this movie goes tonight. I don't know. Looks like we've got some other streamers doing some streaming at the same time. Rillo is our sponsor tonight. Make sure you have all your Brillo, all the Brillo in all the world. And we will get The Last Man on Earth, which we'll just get it started. That was really loud. That was really loud. So if you're in chat and you've seen this, let me know. I'm going to move the move it just a little bit. I have not watched this in quite a long time, but this is a good movie, and it is adapted from the book I Am Legend, which also had a movie. And despite people confusing this movie as a zombie movie, it's kind of technically a vampire movie. Vincent Price does an excellent job of basically being one of the last survivors of a plague, a disease. And Franca Bettoia plays Ruth Collins. Henny, good to see you. Welcome to the drive-in. This is not the Will Smith I Am Legend. This is the OG 1964 Last Man on Earth. And this also had a TV show, Last Man on Earth, that I never did take a look at. They made a comedy series out of that. I think it was one of the guys from Saturday Night Live, but I never saw it. It might even still be going. I think it was like 3 years, 3 seasons, anyways. This is a classic. It's one of the lesser popular Vincent Price movies, but yeah, sometimes
December 1965.
I feel like this would be my luck.
Is that all it has been since I inherited?
I would end up being the last man on Earth.
3 years.
I see I've got a big red spot here on my forehead. I love when that happens just before live stream. Always fun. We had crazy good weather today. It was just perfect. Like literally just perfect. Just the right amount of sun and warmth. Must have hovered right around 70 all day. Yeah, there it is. Richard Matheson wrote the I Am Legend book that this is based on. That little garlic necklace was what we were supposed to notice to take that these are vampires, not zombies. There's also some scenes where he uses a wooden stake and a wooden hammer, like the old classic vampire hunters used to do. Stake their vampires through the heart. Hope my audio is coming through okay. Can't really tell. Never can. Never can tell. I'm going to do a stream on JLA member probably tomorrow or Saturday. Want to get some. I've been playing the DC Universe game. I just haven't been streaming it. So yeah, we'll get back on track. I've been focused so much on doing stuff for this channel that I haven't really haven't done much on the channel that's celebrating 16-year anniversary today. Been kind of negligent. 5 more shifts and then I start my 9-day vacation.
Every day there are more of them.
Looking forward to that, of course.
Leave them for the pit.
Brillo. Brillo, Brillo, Brillo. It really has been a while since I've seen this movie. I love black and white movies. It works well for this one. I like the Will Smith I Am Legend. They did a good job.
KOKW calling. Come in.
There was supposed to be a sequel to that too, and it never happened. You got 9 days with no reason to get out of bed. Are you on vacation as well?
KOKW calling.
Are you on vacation?
I'm on international frequency.
Mine starts
Come in.
next Friday. And then I think I'll be doing a wrestling pay-per-view in that mix somewhere. I think Sunday, November, whatever that is, 3rd. I would rot 9 days without having to go to work. Got you. Okay. I just thought maybe there was rot was got. My bad. My bad. No, I'll be plenty busy. I got stuff to do. There's the garlic again. Warding off those vampires with the garlic. Yeah, I've got plenty to do. Plenty of YouTube stuff. I'll be YouTubing it up. Got to do a oil change.
I'll settle for coffee and orange.
I'm going to try to find a primary care doctor again. My blood pressure has hovered between 193 over 113, and today it was 188 over 113. So it's getting to that max level. It's critical level. So I got to get back on my blood pressure medication. The throbbing, pulsing in my ear is causing me to have a constant earache. So I do need it. Do I need a Hereditary hoodie? Nope. I do not like that movie. But I only saw it once. If you're referring to the movie Hereditary. Otherwise, I'm not really sure what you're talking about. Losartan. Yeah, I'm not sure what I had before. Amlodipine? Is that a blood pressure medication?
Got to find where they hide during the day. Uncover every one of them.
the major issue is just finding a primary care doctor. I have not been very successful, and I'm not going back to the one that I was seeing. It's been a couple years now, so they might not even take me back. But I'm not interested in going to them. Yep, see, there he's making his wooden stake. So, I don't think they ever call them vampires in the movie, but they're definitely laying it out for us that this is a vampire movie.
And how many more of these will I have to make before they're all destroyed? They want my blood.
Yeah, that's what I've done that several times.
I still get squeaky.
Literally pick names just with the list of names that are within my health insurance network and called, but it might have been a year ago already. It might have been that long since I tried. So yeah, I'm definitely going to try again. Having the vacation, I'll do it until I get one, or I'll end up having to start going to like some sort of a clinic or something. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to be selective where they are so that they're kind of, I don't want to drive like 30, 45 minutes to get there. I'd like to have one relatively close to where I get my prescriptions. This scene right here, he's actually picking up real people. Like they didn't use dummies. This is actual live people. He had to lift them into the car.
I'm out of gas. That means one more stop I'll have to make.
And yeah. Even if it's just to, I'm having like heart palpitations too, like an irregular heartbeat. I notice it mostly when I'm trying to go to sleep.
I can get rid of them.
The pressure in my ear is just getting to be so
out of gas.
Ridiculous. I love movies where there's been some sort of a apocalyptic something or a virus. I love seeing all these cities when there's nobody in them. I would thrive in the zombie apocalypse. I would just love it. I would love it. Solitude. Have any of you ever seen the Twilight Zone episode with the guy who had super thick glasses and he just wanted to read all the time? And his wife would nag him and make him put his books down and stop reading, and he would have to hide his books. Then there was like some nuclear disaster, something, and he came across the big library with all the books. He stacked up all the books and he was going to start reading them, and then his glasses fell off and broke. So he got his wish, where he was all alone and had nothing but time to read and all the books in the world he could ever want to read. That lady that he just dumped over, those are dummies. Those are actually not real people. But yeah, then his glasses broke. Like, that totally would be me. I would be that guy. I would get my wish to whatever, and then I don't know if this movie does a good job of it. I know the Will Smith version did, explaining where he feels responsible for having released the plague that basically turned everybody into vampires. But again, this movie I haven't seen this one in a really long time. I love this. I would love to. It's like going to all these abandoned buildings. Just go pick up some canned peas, some Spam. A couple cans of tuna fish. I would have liked to have met Vincent Price in real life. Motor running. Man, look at all that meat. He's got to be his own butcher.
Still fresh. But I'll take only what I need. They've got to last.
All the garlic to protect his house. So James, I think I decided I'm going to go bigger. What do you think? I still got some room here. I'm thinking I'm at 10 millimeter now, or whatever it's called. A 1.5 inch is 12 millimeter, 9/16 is 14, and then 5/8 is 16 millimeter. So I think maybe, I don't know. I'm asking. What do you think? I got a lot of room there. Seems like my fat lobes kind of hide it. They seem small still. Don't they seem still small? I'm at 00.
4 square blocks to search. How many of them still exist? How long will I have to keep up this search?
I'm at 00. Wow. 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 Well. Oh, man. Get some fancy sharp tunnels. Yeah, actually, okay. So that's a good point. That's what I'm waiting for, some different things to come in at this size so I can see how they look. And I may feel content. But there was something that I enjoyed about the process of shoving that spike through.
How much time left?
I don't know. It's either that or I gotta start cutting again. I don't know. That was a joke, by the way. I would never do that. I do not condone or encourage anyone to do anything of the nature. Oh, yeah. Vincent Price. Hang those garlic ropes. Yeah, I don't know if I would like an industrial.
Now,
My daughter got one.
long hours before the sun.
I don't know if that would look good.
Drive them back to dark.
Jesus. I don't know if that came across. We just had like super loud motorcycle go by. It's the one downside of this front room. All the motorcycles and fire trucks. So loud. See, they make them out to look like zombies and act like zombies. I don't understand. What the fuck? What the fuck, man? Let me live my inner 20s. My God. So mean. What's the matter with you today? Why are you so mean today?
Morgan. Come
Is it?
out. Come out.
It doesn't seem vague. I mean, I guess it does. I'm hoping today, or I was hoping they were going to show up today, but they didn't. So, ½ inch. That's just one more size up. Maybe. I mean, I'm doing it for myself, not anyone else. But I want to make sure it still looks good. I'm not trying to impress anyone. Certainly not interested in that. Oh. Well.
Another day. Another day to start all over again.
That's how I start my days. Saying that same thing. Another day. Another day. Although I can't complain at all about work this week. It's like an entirely different world standing at the front door. I didn't even care that I had to say hi to every single customer that came in. It was so easy. The time went by fast. That's true. That is true. I just have to make sure they're getting to where there's like a couple of extra longs. I gotta sharpen those up. Get those sharpened up. Thankfully, whenever I go get my hair cut, they always ask, "You want us to trim your eyebrows?" I'm like, hell yeah. Because, of course, when I shave and I do all that stuff, I don't have my glasses on. Jesus, it's like a motorcycle carnival outside. Oh, maybe it was that machine. I'm so glad so many people are doing YouTube stuff for Halloween shenanigans. Oh, a girl got fired this morning that works at the door. This young girl, it was her very first job. She didn't even make it 2 weeks. Easiest job you could ever start in your life, standing at the door. Literally, all you have to do is say hello to people and goodbye. And once in a while, check a receipt. And this girl got fired this morning. She couldn't do it. She kept sitting down. It is fun to see, like, there's some people that just come to go shopping and they're so grumpy. They're so mad at the world. And there's so many people that are, like, borderline handicapped where they don't really need those electric carts, but they just want to use them. And if there's not one available, man, I just get so pissed off. Yeah, I'm glad I got to be there to see her get fired. It's so funny because I worked in that other area with so many people, and like 80% of them were just worthless. Not one of them ever got fired. People quit all the time, but nobody ever got fired. And then this girl, done in less than 2 weeks.
The sun's already set.
It's because I saw all sorts of little babies and puppies. People bring their puppies to work, and it used to bother me when I was out on the sales floor. But now it's cute. They come in, and the dogs are cute, and it's fine. All these little kids and little babies go by, and I don't know, they're cute. I've been able to distance myself from like the old people that just want to talk for the sake of they want human contact. And I mean, I get to see Carlos every morning come into work, and I get a hug every day. So that's nice. But yeah. Plus my knee, the swelling of my knee is almost gone. Barely any knee pain compared to my normal, like on my last day of my 5 days, my knee is like, best. I know. I know. I know.
It's Morgan. Get him.
What are you going to do? But it's been fun. It's been fun being up there so far. I'm sure at Christmas, though, I'm already anticipating I'm going to hate it up there. I'm going to hate all the people wishing me happy holidays and Merry Christmas, because that's just a given. I already know I'm going to hate that. Yeah, I can get you one of those. They come in 2XL. Definitely. I think the one I have is actually a 2XL. You'll be all set. Maybe it's even a 3X. We just got new ones again for like the third time in like a year. Ridiculous. We had a lot of corporate visits this week too. Had everybody running around. I love seeing the chaos of everybody running around, worried about a visit, and I don't have to be worried about it. It's good times. Good stuff. Oh, 202. Wow. A single X. I like the triple X for obvious reasons. Look at this fun little home movie. Well, okay, so it resolved itself because I don't want to say that like I gave an ultimatum, but we've been having a lot of visits. And one of the people from the market office, which is like that level above us that controls the district, all the stores report to them. I've worked with the human resource person for several years. And we even still had our personal phone numbers because we were managers together in the past. So she was there, and I let her know the situation, and things started to move faster. And I said, look, I don't care at this point if she gets fired or spoke to, because none of you seem to understand the policy that she broke. I just don't want to work with her. And they said, well, where are we going to put you? I said, I don't care. Put me at the door. As long as I can work the same shift and have the same days off, just put me at the door. And they were like, oh, okay. And then a couple of days still went by. And she happened to come back to our store again. And I didn't even know she was there. But I caught the one manager and I said, look, when I come back from my days off, I'm just going to go to the door. You don't seem to have made up your mind. You haven't given me a job offer or anything, but I'm telling you, I'm not going to go work with her. So I'm going to go to the door. And so I've been at the door. So they'll have to eventually give me the job code for it. I mean, that is the resolution, I guess, because then I can still keep my shift even though the store doesn't open till 6. I can still go in at 5 and have the same days off, and then that way my daughter can work. See, my daughter is one of their top 5 performers in that area, and they don't want to lose her. So basically, I'm using my daughter as leverage, and she loves that. So
Come.
I hate this part of the movie. It drags too long, this home movie stuff. Same pay. Oh, I'm definitely a problem. I am definitely a problem. I know too much and I speak up. That 20 years and all the different manager positions, I definitely am. I've definitely been labeled a problem employee a long time ago. But yeah, so that's another thing Walmart did recently is that they balanced out everybody's pay rates. So there's no incentive to do the harder jobs because you get paid the same as the people doing the easier jobs. So there's no.
Could be.
And
It isn't very.
That's the thing. I don't ask anybody for their receipts. We're supposed to.
Cannot
I guess
accept
there's something coming where we're going to
parents
have to
that sell
scan
newspapers.
a certain amount
I'm
of
a
receipts with
scientist,
our
no
work
farmer.
phone and scan some items in their
Is that a
carts.
commentary on my work at the lab?
People
Know how hard you've worked.
legitimately get very annoyed.
I just can't accept
There's
the
some
idea
people
of
that work up at the door.
universal
Sometimes
disease.
there's 4 of us at one time at the door. It's a lot. It's a lot. So I just stand way
All right,
back
Kathy.
and I just say
Who
hello to
resists
people
that
as they
face?
come in. I'm not
All
worried
right.
about checking
Card
receipts. We
tricks.
can't do
Card
anything
tricks.
anyways. In the whole 5 days I've worked up there and I've watched the other people checking receipts, they've literally only seen 2
Anything
times
is
where
possible.
somebody didn't have
The best
a
brains in the world
$4
have been
case of
running
water
through
under
this
their
thing with a
cart and not get
fine-tooth
scanned
comb.
because the cashier
The
didn't
germ
walk
is visible
around
under a
and
microscope,
scan
but
it.
it's not like any bacilli
So
ever
we've
known.
literally, in the 5 days that I worked, 40 hours,
It can't
I've
be
seen them
destroyed by
save
any
$8.
process we've been able to uncover.
But I have personally kept these beggars from coming into the store that they just keep letting come into the store. We have these regulars that are like waiting at the door at 6 a.m. to come in because they've been outside sleeping all night under the bridge. And they'll come in and they won't necessarily steal, even though sometimes they do, but they'll go up to customers that are buying and ask if they will buy them some food, and then they go to the checkout together, and then the honest customer pays for whatever they're going to buy them. So in the 5 days, I got the one guy. Finally, he saw me. As soon as I see him, I start walking to the outside so he doesn't even get inside. And that's what he did today. But he was out in the parking lot going up to people that were loading their groceries into their car. And I saw one of those customers, give him something. Now, I hate that. That just, who wants to go shopping when there's some dirty beggar out there? Like, I get, I get it. But, if I'm ever homeless, I hope I don't ever resort to begging in the Walmart parking lot. It's just one of those, I don't know. One of the other greeters did kind of call me out because I don't ask people how they're doing. I only say hello, just hello. And she was like, "Why you don't ever say how you doing?" And I said, "Because I don't care how they're doing.
Oh, don't
I
get
just
up,
want to
honey.
say hello. I greet them.
You
I
don't
don't
have to.
want to hear how they're doing. And what if they're gonna tell me their whole life story? I don't care. I'm not gonna tell them my whole life story. When they say, 'How are you doing?' You know, they don't probably really actually care." So she was like, "Oh, you're one of those kind." I was like, "What do you mean one of those kind? honest? I go, do you really care about those 500 people that are going to come in here during your shift? How they're doing? I don't know. Maybe I'm the rare one. I just say hello.
Oh, sweetheart, look, if you don't feel well, please go back to bed.
I'm just a little tired, that's all.
Yeah. Yeah, I did have one person did ask, like, what is this all about? What are you doing up here saying hello to everybody? I was like, yeah, we're greeters. We say hello. I go, sorry for the inconvenience that I said hello to you this morning.
You should go to work.
I have to.
And he just walked off.
Bob,
Yeah.
I'm so frightened.
It's unfortunately a necessity. I do think we do, just by being there, it's a deterrent for people that shoplift. But we don't have self checkouts, so I can't imagine the stores that have self checkouts how much stuff gets stolen. It's just such an easy way for people just to steal. Just, I guess last night, I think a lot of the stuff happens at night. Like during the day, we're getting all the,
That kicks the bone marrow theory in the head.
I don't want to say normal people, we're getting the nicer people. And then once people get out of work or they're whatever, because I hear horror stories about stuff that happens at night, people trying to steal.
You heard that all communications are ended outside
Yeah.
the continental limits?
Yes, I heard.
You're going to have to bring a
Enemies are in our
lockpick.
laps, so we keep trying. Where's Cortman?
Hobbs Horror is
He
here.
should be here by now.
You two stay on this virus
Woo!
theory.
Congested Jim.
Right.
Congested Jim. Good to see you, Hobbs Horror.
Morgan,
We got your comment pinned to the top. I wasn't sure if you'd make it in or not. I appreciate it. I know we've got much better stream going on a neighbor channel, so a lot of YouTubing tonight for everybody. I am very much looking forward to watching Rocky Horror though with everybody.
Have a better idea?
Maybe. At least it involves imagination.
Ben, it's as simple as this. An unknown
Rocky Horror.
around the world. It's highly
Oh, you know what? Actually, I have. In case you popped in.
Let's get to work.
And why are they burning the bodies? Why don't they bury them?
Because it's the best known way to control the contagion, to keep the germ from spreading.
That's what we've always believed at any rate.
You'd prefer us to believe in vampires?
Yes.
Hobbs never looks so good.
Stories being told, Bob.
By people who are out of their minds with fear.
Maybe. But there are too many. Coincidental.
I've been working on a Rocky Horror thing, but it just I every time I try to upload something with any kind of audio, it just gets copywritten. So I just keep trying to work around. Everybody needs fishnets and corset. Yeah.
Now, is this bacilli or isn't it?
It doesn't alter.
And this
Bailey did remind me today, though, that I do have red lipstick if I wanted to, you know, get my sweet transvestite on tonight.
Come on, let's get to work.
But I'll probably pass since I will be eating popcorn. For sure. Definitely.
Coverage of this national disaster.
So we're almost to the halfway mark.
We switch you to the state capital, where His Excellency, the Governor, is speaking
of
from the
the
executive
last man on earth. Next week, though, next week I got a couple of these drive-ins. We got Night of the Living Dead next Thursday, the actual OG Night of the Living Dead. And then on the 30th, The Mad Doctor from 1940. And then
Anything new?
On
No, nothing new.
the 28th, what is that? Saturday the 28th, we've got Cracky's very special Halloween special with special guests. I'm very excited about that one. That's actually not that long. And then on Halloween night at 7, an hour and a half of old ABC and whatever Halloween
Try to
specials.
call the doctor.
I said no.
Yeah, it's underrated. Definitely, I was saying that earlier, that it's one of those Vincent Price movies that
Just let her lie there.
Well, this way she has
people
a
forget
chance.
about.
If you call a doctor, he'll report it. Do you want that?
I don't like the time jumps in the movie, though. And they don't do a very good job. Like, they imply very heavily that he's battling vampires with the garlic and the wooden stakes. But then
Blindness
the
is what they say.
vampires are so
You're not
much
called
like
doctor under
zombies,
any
though.
circumstances. No one is to come into this house. Now remember that.
Why wouldn't you take off Halloween? Probably needed to take the day off after. I always take the whole week off. That is
I've got to pick Ben Cortman up
something I've done for I don't even know how long, 20 years.
No
I've
one
just
is to
always
come into this
taken
house. Now
the week
remember
off
that.
of Halloween. So I'll have from the 27th? Yeah. Friday the 27th until November 4th. So 9 straight days. 9 days. Very excited. 5 more shifts to work. And Bailey already indicated that Thursday, that last day of our 5-day shifts, that she might want to leave early. I'm all right with that. Definitely. Yeah, Halloween is a good day. I've been watching so many movies. What is Halloween even on this year? Is it a Monday? Oh no, a Tuesday. And then November, what do we have? Black Friday, Thanksgiving. The store will be closed, so we'll be off on Thursday. And then hopefully, because we're normally off Friday, Saturday, I'll get the 3-day weekend.
Keep it that way.
Ben,
I hope they don't put me on Friday.
Nothing to talk about.
That'll suck.
You think I'm out of my mind. You laughed at me and my theory.
At the door on Black Friday. What will that be like?
You ought to see a doctor.
No doctors. You take care of your life, I'll take care of mine. Now get away from here. You understand? Get away from here.
Everybody's got the garlic. Everybody remember, when the apocalypse hits, get your garlic. Get your big cloves of garlic. Basically, riot cops, yeah. Yep. And Walmart has already started doing the Black Friday holiday deals. They started last week, so people can already get like super crazy prices on stuff online. They're trying to compete so hard with Amazon. But Amazon does it better. It's just the way it is. I got an email today from Disney Plus. I'm going to have to cancel Disney Plus. It's going to go from, I was paying $79.99, and now it's going to go up to $139.99. I'm just like, whoa. How do you go from 80 to 140? That's a $60 price jump.
Is there any hope from the
David White at Arcade and Toy Channel. Very good to see you. How are you? Long time no see. Hope you're doing good.
We need it right now. I need it.
Yeah. Hello, Bruce. Bruce is here as well. Bruce, thanks for coming
Is
in.
everybody in the world going to die before someone finds the answer?
Welcome to the drive-in.
I don't think so.
We're at about the halfway mark. It's about 44 minutes into Vincent Price, 1964, Last Man on Earth. As you can see right below.
You and I are working here today.
Make sure you hit the thumbs up, the like button, all that stuff. Get the likes. Next week, Night of the Living Dead. That'll be fun. Yeah, I love these old black and white. Definitely a good one. This is our second of two Vincent Price. I got nervous though and deleted the old one, the last movie, The House on Haunted Hill. I'll have to maybe do that one again and not delete it this time. Heartbreak City right here, folks.
When?
I called a doctor.
Where's the baby?
I told you not to call anyone.
Mom, she was blind. She couldn't see. She kept reaching out her hands, groping for me. Then
They took the baby.
all of a sudden, she was gone.
The baby was going to turn into a little vampire.
When they came in, I tried to stop them. They took her.
I saw a truck out there. Was that it? Was it?
He should kill her. Yeah, YouTube's funny.
I'm sorry, ladies.
It's not so much copyright, because I wouldn't, like I've already checked these for copyrights. They don't. There's going to be like, after this is done, I'll get a notification tomorrow saying there's like some 15-second clip in here where there's a piece of music that matches something and I just have to mute it. But the copyrights are non-existent. Like when I do Night of the Living Dead next week, I'll have to, after it's done, I'll have to edit to remove the copyright. But it's more about YouTube's reused content. I don't know if they call it a policy or not, but it's when hundreds of people are uploading the same video, they don't like to pay you for it. They don't want you to use it because it's not your original content, so they don't want to monetize.
I want my daughter.
Yeah.
A lot of daughters are in there, including my own.
Such fake cry. She was acting. She's a thespian. Your baby. I watched a good new horror movie, Dark Harvest. If anyone wants to see a really good horror Halloween movie, Dark Harvest. Chuckleheads.
Verge.
Chuckleheads. That's awesome. Chuckleheads. Yes, very inconsistent. Yeah, The Exorcist was mid at best. I'm on the record as saying that I hated that movie. There is, yeah. It looks really good too. That one's going to be a fun Thanksgiving slasher. Definitely going to be good. I'm looking forward to that.
No.
That's probably one of my most anticipated movies for November. I don't know about that. I think I like The Nun 2 better. But I think I subconsciously had too much anticipation for The Exorcist. I didn't think I did, but once I saw it, I was so disappointed. I must have had higher hopes than I thought I did. Yeah, Dark Harvest, very, very good. Is The Little Pony a new generation movie scary? I bet you it is. I bet you that is. A new generation of little ponies. I know we still sell a lot of Little Pony stuff at Walmart. Hobbs, I don't know if you saw earlier, I mentioned that today's sponsor was Brillo. Brillo is the sponsor for tonight's drive-in. You can pick up Brillo at the snack bar. Get all your Brillo. Teletubbies are scary, yeah. Yeah, they definitely are a little weird. I remember my kids were small when the Teletubbies came out. They did watch it. It just was so bizarre. Brillo. Look up the trailer. I'll have to do that after the stream. After the stream. We got about 37 minutes, 40 minutes, 37 minutes. And then I'm going to make some popcorn. I'm going to get ready to sing and dance tonight. I'm going to be singing along. Hobbs, the challenge is going to be for everybody to get that movie started at exactly the same time. So everybody that's singing along on your panel
Who is it?
is ready. I've got the movie already queued up. That's how much I am
Who's there?
anticipating the movie. I am already. How long is this? 100 minutes. 100 minutes. Cheddar. Yeah, I'm just going to have basic. Just basic. I'm not even going to put butter on it this time. Hobbs, did Cassie say whether or not she's seen the movie before? I saw a girl that I went to high school with, that I graduated with. I for some reason saw her post on social media that she just this past week saw Rocky Horror Picture for the first time. That means she's 52 at least, and she just saw Rocky Horror Picture Show this past week, and she was very proud to have received her Virgin card. The Virgin card. Oh. I just got notified that I'm live. I've only been live for about an hour. That's pretty cool. All those zombies. I mean vampires. these vampires. Yeah. So we have the JLA member channel. JLA member channel, 16 years today. 16 years on YouTube. What an achievement. What a guy.
But I can't think of comfort. There was a time when I shopped for a car. Now I'm looking for a hearse. This station wagon will have to...
David, you just posted a video from a Fanboy Expo. I'll have to watch that later. I will have to check out your video of when you met Josh and Caleb at the Fanboy Expo. Yeah. The last movie that I can think of just off the top of my head is when David Lynch did that with Eraserhead, right? I'm sure there's been others since then, but that one kind of jumps out right off the top of my head. Is that Will Smith's dog?
Wait! Don't run away! Come back here! Don't run away!
Dog will hunt.
Come back! Come back here!
Wherever he is, I've got to find him. If I have to search every street, every house, every alley, every inch of this town, I've got to find him.
I do like also the Vincent Price narrations over the scenes. Anytime I just get to hear his voice.
Hey boy, where are you?
Yeah.
Where are you, pal? Come here.
A spaceship. A spaceship. Gotta look, where was this filmed? I know I have it. This movie was originally going to be produced by Hammer in 1958. I remember reading that today when I was doing some prep work. How different would this movie be if it was a 1958 Hammer movie? So it says it was shot in Italy.
Someone else is alive in this world. But where are they? Where are they hiding?
How many are there? Yeah, the film was shot in Italy.
Why haven't I seen them?
And it was shot, the last big scenes were shot in a real Catholic church in Rome.
If somebody can hear me, answer me.
How
For God's sake,
freaking cool. I know he is. That's why we did 2 Vincent Price movies. That was legitimately part of my process, was to support the Spooktacular by having 2 Vincent Price. I was going to try to go for more, but I wanted to try to get The Fly, but that's Universal has that locked down. But I would have really liked to have watched The Fly. And then there was like The Pit and the Pendulum was on my radar. I was going to try to do that one. There's a couple other ones that are in that gray area of public domain, copyright free. The problem with some that are even public domain, though, there's just some little notes of music that just flag as something else, and you can't really dispute that because it's some weird owner of that sound. Wow. The Vincent kink.
There, now we've got you all clean.
Are you sure it wasn't for Vince McMahon?
You're gonna feel better.
I mean, he's got his followers.
Down here now, and you can rest. Got you all cleaned up. There, rest.
Vince has been getting trouble now that the new owners have had 100% charge. They booted Vince McMahon from the creative, and it's back in Triple H control.
You know they're out there, don't you? You poor.
I don't like that dog. It's ugly. Poodle. I liked Will Smith. He had that German Shepherd.
Everything's gonna be all right. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Different strokes.
Everything's gonna be
different
all right.
strokes rule the world.
All right. You're going to get better. We're gonna have lots of happy times together. You'll see.
Happy
Everything's gonna
times.
be fine.
Overrated. Doctor Who. Doctor Who. Semicolon shelter and semicolon semicolon good vibes. Semicolon. Good to see Doctor Who is here. Or Last Man on Earth. They had such chilling taglines for this movie too. I remember when I was reading earlier. Let me see if I can find it. How much horror can you face where lifeless hands reach out for the warmth of human flesh, where terror walks on tiptoe, begging for the blood of the last man on earth. What a tagline. 30 Days of Night. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yep. It's a good movie. Somebody just recently did a review for that movie. Because I know within the past 2 weeks, I saw somebody had a review up for that. But definitely good. I wouldn't bother even wasting time burying anybody or anything. That's just busy work. He's just doing busy work. Hobo with a shotgun. That's a oldie. Uh-oh. Here comes trouble. Here comes trouble. Don't trust her.
Wait, I'm not gonna hurt you. Can't you understand? Wait!
The hobo with the shotgun? Yeah, that could be definitely one of Italy's finest hot little actresses from the 60s.
Wait! I'm not going to hurt you. Wait!
Woman. Last Woman on Earth, I think, is the sequel to this.
If I was one of them, you know that they
I wonder
can't
if it's
come out until
mentioned.
sundown. Do you want to come with me or do you want to face them?
Yeah, I don't see it in my notes, but I know that there was a movie that came out that was called The Last Woman on Earth. Did anyone see the comedy TV series based on this? I never watched it. I know it exists. All right, Last Woman on Earth came out also in 1960. Oh yeah, by Roger Corman. I knew that sounded familiar. And that film is in the public domain. Maybe I can track that down. Yeah, they're all based on that same book, I Am Legend. This is based on I Am Legend, except that they did a really bad job with the vampires in this movie. They're more zombie-like. The Will Smith I Am Legend is a better, accurate adaptation of the vampires, as they're a lot faster and really do most of their stuff at night. Yeah. Next week we'll be doing Night of the Living Dead, but I can definitely... I wasn't sure if I was going to keep doing the drive-ins after October, but I might. I might keep them going. All depends. Again, like I'm riding a thin line on my channel being within the what do they call them? I want the community guidelines for reuse content. So I'm hoping that I'm doing it in this format, and with me being on camera and talking over it, that I'm kind of adding enough original content to the movie. I don't know that I'm making the movie any better. Probably not. I'm making it worse.
Why do you turn
But
away? Why do you turn away?
yeah. Yeah, they were supposed to do a sequel to that. I think it was even actually maybe even at one point going to be a trilogy, and then it just, I don't know what happened. I'm not really sure.
Allergic to garlic.
Not sure.
You think I'm one of them?
You will be.
So I think there's only about 20 minutes left, so we're getting ready for the big
You can't change the
big
facts,
climax at the Catholic Church. The real church of Roman Catholics.
I've had a sensitive stomach all my life. I saw my husband killed.
Could you imagine if this had been done in 1958 by Hammer like it was planned? Her boobs would be sticking out. Like she would have like a
Sick with fear.
low cut
Unable to sleep.
something.
Then you shout at me. You chased me across a field, hit me, dragged me to this house. And to top it all, when I get sick because you...
I mean, Hammer has a style.
You tell me I'm infected.
And it wouldn't even be Vincent Price. It would have been like Christopher Lee playing this role.
It's almost sunset.
Let me go,
You can't go out there now. In a few minutes,
Christopher Lee and
at least let me give you a blood test.
she would be showing her big bosoms. I bet you the vampires though would have been better than they are in this movie.
Don't touch me.
I bet Hammer would have done the monsters better.
You must be hungry, Al.
This movie just doesn't do a good job of making it seem like there's a threat from them. Yeah. See, like they don't seem very threatening. They seem like the zombies in Night of the Living Dead. Like they're not. I mean, maybe at the time when this came out in the 60s, that was terrifying to people watching it, but maybe we're so used to seeing such more graphic horror monsters now. Lunar Eclipse. Hey, Mary. How are you? Good to see you. Happy Halloween. Welcome to the shenanigans. Hope you're doing good.
Animals after a long famine. If they weren't, they surely would have found
Good
a way.
thing I still have electricity and cigarettes and hopefully some condoms.
That's Ben Cortland.
For all of you that just stopped in the stream. Tonight's show is brought to you by Brillo.
If I could find him and destroy him.
Had this movie been produced by Hammer,
He was your friend.
maybe there would have been Brillo actually in this movie.
Just like all the others.
But you lived through all this.
Yeah.
Do you know
like,
why?
you know they're there, but...
Perhaps I was chosen.
Yeah, that's cool. Thank you.
That's a laugh.
Very cool.
Or perhaps it's because a long time ago when I worked in TEMU, I was bitten in my sleep by a bat.
Next week at 7 o'clock, I'll be in such an excited mood because vacation will have officially started. And Night of the Living Dead, I mean, you gotta watch Night of the Living Dead during October.
It's only a guess, but it's
Good,
all I have to
good
go on.
classic zombie movie that started it all. Woo! Woo! That's like,
that I'm immune.
you gotta watch
Do you?
the original 1978 Halloween. You can't go without seeing those.
What?
Boy, I sure hope one of those vampires doesn't throw a rock at me.
Cure me?
Let's just stay inside.
You don't have to answer. I know as well as you do. It's incurable.
There might be a way. If not of killing the germ, at least...
I've never really paid enough attention either because of the way they do the time jumps in the backstory. Like how much time has elapsed too. Like the way he has his house, it's all just... Uh-oh. She's got the coughs. She's got the disease. He hears it. Those aren't cigarette coughs. That ain't no garlic powder in my veins. She was going to give herself the shot. She's a coke addict.
You are one of them.
Shake her. Vincent Price, man, he was the master at grabbing and shaking people.
What do you mean? You found a
Look at those big grips.
That's right.
She had bruises after this.
You said it could be. I take that for it.
What is it?
Defibrinated blood plus vaccine.
Release the Brillo cut.
Feeds the germ.
Release the Brillo
Vaccine
cut.
keeps it isolated and prevents it from multiplying. We've had it for some time now.
Bob's Horror.
We?
I wrote on my
quite a number of us.
vacation. I have a vacation to-do list.
You were alone.
I'm going to find it. I'm going to show you what I wrote on it.
Does that amuse you?
No.
I've got all these index cards of notes. Here it is. Vacation to-do list.
Find out if you know any more than we do.
Watch
You know far less.
Dick Shark.
We're alive. Infected, yes, but alive.
Watch Dick Shark is on my vacation to-do list, and I'm doing it on my vacation because I want to watch. I'm going to let that 7-hour cut play. I'm just going to watch that.
You can't join us. You're a monster too.
I'm going to do the 7-hour Dick Shark
when I saw you. Even though I was assigned
cut.
to spy on you, because I was so terrified.
Dark Harvest. I have to do my review for Dark Harvest. I watched a movie called The Bellkeeper yesterday. That was not so bad either.
Many of the people you destroyed
That was a pretty good one.
Many of them were loved ones of the people in my group.
I didn't know.
Is there any way you can get out of here?
What do you mean?
Look at how drastically they've changed her facial makeup.
That's why I was sent here. To prevent you from
She's progressing fast. She's got to take that medicine up.
Until they come.
To kill me.
Yes.
Your new society sounds charming.
Beginning of any society is
Two movies in a row, we've seen Vincent Price have a gun pointed at him from some woman
what are you waiting for? Why don't you go on and use it? Get it over with. Use it. Get it over with.
Academy Award nomination for...
Now you know. What are you going to do?
Yeah. Lady J. Cool is here. No problem. There's a lot going on. It is all right. Good to see you. Popping in, saying hello. Hitting that like button. All that good stuff. There's only like 13 minutes, 12 minutes. There's not much time left. We're about to get to the big climactic ending here. The big climax. There we go. Get a little old school blood transfusion going. Ah, the good old days when you could just do your own home blood transfusions. You just go down to the old Rexall drugstore and tell the pharmacist, I need one of those home blood transfusion kits. You got any in stock? And they say, yeah, here you go. Back in those days, I guess it wasn't so hard to find your blood veins in your arms. I go to get blood drawn, and it takes those nurses like 6 tries to get a vein for me. My veins are tricky.
What?
To that high blood pressure. I drink too much coffee. I've had 2 big coffees. I'm about to get some Pepsi after this. There's a link pinned up in the top comments. If anyone in the chat's kind of new to the channel, Hobbs Horror, one of the moderators, he has an excellent horror channel as well.
It worked, Ruth.
They're going to be doing a watch along for the Rocky Horror Picture Show tonight, and that's going to be a riot. So I'm definitely at 10:15 going to be watching that for sure, and singing along and eating popcorn. And I'm not just saying that like as a promotional gimmick. I'm legitimately going to have popcorn because I am hungry. There you go. Strap that garlic. Get it.
Don't be afraid.
It worked. The home transfusion kit worked. The sweet smell of stale garlic. But he took it off the door. That means there's nothing protecting the house anymore.
Where are you going?
I've got to get out of here. Tell them you're not a threat to us.
You can't go out there. You wouldn't get 10 feet.
When they come here, there won't be time for questions and answers.
All of those ghouls and fiends, those monsters.
Oh, Robert, please.
Ruth, look, tomorrow.
Please. Oh, Robert.
Tomorrow, Ruth. Tomorrow will be all right.
Robert, no.
Rocky Horror Picture Show. See? He took that garlic off. Now his partner there.
Robert.
Yes, Ruth.
Oh, these Thursdays when I work, man.
I've already checked it under the microscope.
22-hour days, man. It's too much.
I'll prove it to you. I'll check it again.
They're going to throw rocks at you. Those rock-throwing zombies. JLA
Just take a look at
is
this.
my other channel, Lady
This'll
J.
prove it to you.
And
There's no change. I've doubled
JLA
the check.
channel, the JLA member channel, is 16 years old today. It's the JLA member channel birthday.
Get away from her.
16 years old.
Are you all right?
Look at that.
Are you all right?
He gave her the blood transfusion and fixed her just to have her get bitten. Oh, here comes the truck. We're gonna take her off.
Run, Robert! Robert, run! Robert, run! They've come to kill you, Robert.
Those armies. Those pesky armies. This guy.
Run!
Run! Such a bizarre scene to me. I wish that those vampires were a little more menacing.
Up there!
Shoot him! Ah! Sorry, I had to do it. It's one of the funniest screams.
There he is! Wait! You don't understand! Wait!
Get him!
Leave the truck. We'll have to chase him. Oh, we'll get in the truck. Sorry. It seemed like there was a lot more men than there were vehicles. They were crammed in there like clown car. 14 people per Jeep.
This way! Hey, over here! This way! Cover outside!
How insane. Where'd everybody go? We got 6 minutes left of this movie and Chad died. Chad died. We were so close. Oh yeah. Of course the armory door is not locked, so why would the door be locked for the armory? And why is the armory only got one little case? And why can't they hear that he's busting the glass?
Stand back.
It's such a funny cat and mouse case. So that's the Vatican? No. It's just a Catholic church. They happen to have an armory? Yeah. Next week at 7 p.m., Night of the Living Dead. And then we have the 1940 movie The Mad Doctor coming up. And that is on Monday the 30th. On Halloween night at 7 o'clock, we've got some Halloween specials. Just tossing bombs. That little armory case just happened to have like these little bombs. Tear gas. Nothing. Hat Master is here. Hat Master. It's lit. My other channel, the JLA member channel, by the way, is linked down in the description. If you guys want to catch me, I do more live streams, except for this month, on that channel. Some gaming stuff, but we just chat about whatever while I play my DC Universe Online. But as long as YouTube doesn't flag me for monetization, I'll keep doing these little drive-in theater movies, these old classics. You know, as long as there's an audience out there ready to see my big fat head stuck in the snack bar. It's smelling a little stale in this little box. Pap Master, I was saying a little bit ago, I'm not sure if you heard, tonight's movie is brought to you by our sponsor, Brillo. And at 10:15, everybody needs to go to Hobbs Horror and support the Spooktacular and watch along the Rocky Horror Picture Show. I mean, yeah. They're in an actual Roman Catholic church.
You freaks. All of you. All of you freaks. Mutations.
Ugh. Why didn't they shoot him? I don't understand.
You're freaks.
That must have been part of the rule for using that church, was they couldn't shoot any guns. I'm not sure.
Robert.
Although, I mean, a little spear chuck into your chest. What a dramatic way to die on the steps of that whatever church stage. What do they call those? I don't even know. It's been so long since I've been to a church. Just after he found the way to cure the plague, they killed him. A baby! A baby! I wish I could put those up. The emojis look so much better than the hand orange covering eyes. Mr. Bones is here. Mr. Bones is here. Mr. Bones is ready to do some steps to the left, steps to the right. There it is. The end. Well, kids, that was The Last Man on Earth. All the shameless plugs now that I've already been saying 100 times. Next week at 7 is the OG black and white Night of the Living Dead. And tonight at 10:15, so in less than 2 hours, so you got a little bit of time to get yourself ready, the midnight hour on Hobbs Horror. Mr. Bones is going to be there. Jennifer Tochi will be there. I'm not sure if Echo Sarah will be there, but he usually is. Maybe Wes, the Ice Lord. Casey, Interweb Kaiju. Cassie from Tales Told in the Dark. And also, what is her other channel? Oracles and Beyond. She's going to be doing some Oracle cards. Yeah, so thanks everybody for coming to the show, to the drive-in. And we hopefully will see you guys next Thursday when vacation starts. And a classic good movie, Night of the Living Dead. Good night. Yeah, sweet screams, everybody. I like that. Night.